What's going on, everybody out there in the world, ladies and gentlemen, men and women, males and females? Welcome to another video. Welcome back. Press that like button, press that share button, subscribe to the channel so the notifications can accelerate. So yeah, it's a brand new day, and I had on my mind today how my daughter, and my son one day is more likely going to be going to college. But more likely what they're going to do is they're going to work and save up and pay cash for it, instead of just actually taking out a loan, paying for the money, high interest rates. Because what a lot of people don't understand is that the minute these children graduate high school, they getting put in debt fast as possible. Like, they destroying themselves before they even get started. I'm talking 80% of children who end up going to college drop out. Sometimes it's not even because the children is dumb, or sometimes it's not like how when you fail in high school or elementary, middle, that you get another chance. You get to repeat that grade and then go on and go forth. You got to take out more loans and more loans just to accomplish your career, and that's what I disagree with. I disagree with that. I disagree with the fact that most children in their learning process, they don't get the proper tutoring. You have teachers that really don't care if the children pass or fail because they already accomplished their career. So it's like these children graduate high school and then go straight to college and take out such big loan. And then the minute they fail a class, they gotta take it again and take out another loan to repeat that class. Or, even if they just fail the year in general, they just putting themselves deeper and deeper in debt. And also, I believe the way it work is, in most cases, if your kid is not an A and B student and they not getting A's and B's repeatedly while they're in school, it's going to be a high risk of them not getting A's and B's in college as well, which means they're going to fail. So if they not passing now, if they see D's and C's and a few B's or so, not straight A's, it's going to be very difficult for them in college. It's going to be very difficult for them in college if they're not getting straight A's now. Let alone, it's still a challenge for those who are getting A's and B's, straight A's, that's in high school on their way to college. So just imagine the more challenging process they're going to have to go through when they get to college. And in most cases, if they is getting A's, straight A's, they got a scholarship or a grant to cover them. So you wouldn't really pretty much too much have to worry about anything when you got good grades in high school. But if you're having a hard time in high school, I think you should, think twice about allowing your kid to take out a loan for college. So that's really the method to it, of understanding of how to make your decision on what your kid should do, rather taking that loan out with a high interest rate. So what I told my kids is, what we're going to do first, more likely, is finish high school, work for the city, get a good career, stack up money, and you'll have the opportunity to rather buy an asset or pay out of pocket for your schooling. I think that would be better. I think they will have time to figure it out. So, because most people change careers anyway, so I think it'd be a good thing to actually take some time and figure out what do they really want to do to provide a service here in this country. I can't speak for every parent. Every parent think different. Most people allow their children to gamble that, take that chance. I don't want them to do that, and I just feel like, once you actually get into that position to where as though you focusing and you really got to start early and get it out the way, so that way you'll put time in with the career that you studied for and have some leverage, when you'll be in a position to be able to build your credit and stack up enough money to be able to invest in your asset and so on and so forth. But it's always important for, I'm just going to speak for my family, for my children. It's always important to actually just use out-of-pocket money. These loans is getting people so in debt, and these interest rates is high, and inflation, and y'all heard the stories. I ain't saying nothing new to your ears, but I would consider, my children to stay home like they've been doing for the whole life they've been living, and save money. And for the parents out there, stop taking your children money. Stop, taking your children money when they start working. Allow them to save. Have a plan for them before they leave the house. Allow them to go and conquer the world with a head start. A lot of children don't have head starts. And that's the reason why generational curses has not been broken. Because everybody's thinking about themselves. Most of us, see, when it comes to these student loans and stuff like that, most of us don't come from a long line of players. 20% of those who are in college come from a long line of players who's paid for already. They people already got bread, so even if they fail, they pay it out of pocket anyway because they got the money. 80% of us don't have the money. And 60% of the children go because it just sound good. Oh yeah, I'm going to college, and I'm going, the family, yeah, they're going to college, and you know how many people drop out? It's just insane. It'd be the hype for the moment. That's why they say don't believe the hype. You can't believe the hype. So, it's very important to really have a game plan with your children and be a team. Be a strong team. Let's normalize not kicking our kids out at 18. Let's normalize letting them stack their bread in the bank while they're living with you, while they're working, and not doing nothing foolish with the money. Let's normalize allowing them to feel good knowing they got $10,000, $20,000 in their bank account and it's going towards something that's going to change their life forever. Let's normalize that. And if you're going to ask them to help in any way, just allow them to help in a way that is going to be a responsibility for them to learn and get used to a responsibility. Rather they pay a gas bill, or electric bill, or a portion of that, But a lot of parents out there just be, oh yeah, taking their kids' checks and, and that's even after when they ain't even took out the loan. That's even after they took out the loan for college and ain't finished college and they owe on the loan. So you in debt. You ain't finished school and you're home with moms and you're working at a regular normal job now, and now they milking you for money. Let's normalize buying assets over liabilities. All right? So peace and love, y'all. I hope everybody having an amazing day and going to have an amazing day. Keep great energy around you, great people around you. And stay in the light, get out the dark. Much love, your boy. Peace.